Hello beer tubers and welcome to a very special beer review. This is beer review 800. 800 beer reviews in less than 3 years.
Yeah.
That is pretty intense. Yeah, well, 2.5 years. And for this beer review, we are going to review a really special beer. I have had this already. Just a tiny sample of it, but it's the Goose Island Bourbon County Rare. Known by many people as one of the best, if not the best, barrel-aged Imperial Stout in the world. Jakob's never had it, and the only Bourbon County Stout you've had is
the
vanilla version that we reviewed. So, yeah.
Actually in the winter right out here.
Yeah, a couple of years back. But the special thing about this is like a big commemorative beer on the whole Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. Is what it is, basically, like a rare version of Bourbon County Stout that's never going to be made again. And the special thing about it is it's been aged in, I believe it's Peppy Van Winkle barrels. It doesn't state directly on the back of the label or anything, but it's barrels from Bardstown in Kentucky, which were filled with whiskey in 1985. Then they were emptied in 2008 and then shipped to Goose Island. And in 2008, Goose Island put in Bourbon County Rare, and in 2010 they emptied it and put it in bottles. And this is, now 2 years old. And as I've been told, this is now the peak of rare. So that's just perfect. But, yeah. And Bourbon County Stout is a classic brew. And, yeah, kind of a little shout out to our friend Brian Davis, who actually works at Goose Island now. But we got this in a beer trade with the whole front boast thing. Can't wait to try this. I believe it's 13%. And it says, 13%. It says develops for up to 5 years in the bottle. This is bottle number 434. And yeah, on the back here it says, I'm not going to read that aloud because it's like a book. But on the back of the bottle it says on the front, this stout was aged for 2 years in the finest old barrels Goose Island has used in its 18 years of bourbon barrel aging beers. A true rarity. Savor and share it only with those you hold dear, as it will never be made again. Cheers, Gregory Hall Brewmaster.
Thank you for this really big honor then.
So, yeah, I just can't wait to check this beer out. So let's get it cracked open and get it poured. We've got the Bourbon County Rare poured, pitch black color. You can smell it from here. Nice little bit of a tan lace on there. Not too much head. I don't think in all the Bourbon County Stouts I've had, I haven't seen too much head. So
a good amount of lacing as well.
Yeah, and alcohol legs sticking on the side of the glass. I mean, you can smell some of the aroma from here, but let's just dive in. Check it out. Oh, shit. Holy shit, that smells amazing. I mean, I had this on that tiny sample, and this just, reminds me of that tasting I went to. Thanks a lot to the guys there who shared it with me. It was cool, but amazing aroma on this one. So much barrel character, it's insane. So much oaky notes, charred oak, vanilla, kind of that coconutty.
Yeah.
Wow, what do you pick up?
Some coffee, chocolate.
The bourbon.
A lot of bourbon.
Wow, it smells amazing. A lot of that bourbon, a little bit of an alcohol note, but it's more the harmonized kind of aroma on it.
There's some sweet notes as well.
Yes.
Kind of sweet berry, not berries,
I get
dark fruits.
Yeah, dark fruits, and definitely some of the chocolatey notes, the roasted malt. Almost like a tobacco
tinge kind of
aroma to it, but it also has that charcoaly, burnt kind of scent in there, I think.
Yeah.
But nice amount of coconut and charred oak. It kind of reminds me of an even more intense kind of parabola.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the barrel character in this is just so intense. Like, for example, with King Henry, it was also just so intense. So, I mean, it smells super complex, a lot of the darker fruits. It's got that bourbon-soaked kind of raisin aroma in there.
Yeah.
Again, a little bit of almost a really dark cherry, maybe? With, almost almond?
Yeah. Yeah, marzipan kind of. I get that.
It smells amazing. I really want to try this now. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Cheers. Congratulations with the 800th beer review.
Thanks. Holy mother of God. That is amazing. Holy crap. Oh. Just that aftertaste.
Yeah.
Wow, it lingers.
Lingers on forever.
Holy crap. Super vanilla forward aftertaste, man. Wow. This is amazing. This is... Wow.
Almonds as well. Well, body is full with a...
Nice viscous thick mouthfeel. So nice and sweet and...
Smooth, actually.
Yeah, super... The alcohol... There's a little bit of alcohol heat, but it's got enough sweetness to mellow it nicely, but man... This is so complex. It's lots of barrel character. Right now I'm getting a lot of the dark roast and the coffee. Kind of that charred oakiness. Really nice bourbon flavor on there too. Definitely getting those like bourbon soaked dark fruits.
Yeah.
Like they've just been in there and soaking up all the bourbon and you just like, oh. Vanilla in there. What about you? What do you pick up?
Well, darker chocolates and some kind of milkiness to it as well. And there's a lot of that almondy kind of taste to it in the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It lingers on together with the coffee.
Aftertaste is just so intense.
And complex still.
Yeah, man. Tobacco note in there. Almost that tar, almost charcoaly flavor on the back end, I think, lingering with the coffee note. So we've been sipping on Rare here, and it's an amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great beer.
No doubt in my mind this beats Parabola, which was my previous all-time favorite Imperial Stout. I think that's a kind of an underrated beer, too, because people don't go too crazy about it, but it is truly amazing. But this definitely beats it. This is no doubt, without a doubt, 100. I've given out like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 hundreds this year, which is insane. I've never done that in my entire career of doing this whole YouTube thing, giving this many hundreds. But this year's just been crazy with the rare, amazing beers. But yeah, I think this is truly the best Imperial Stout I've ever had. 100. You need to get this, and it's perfectly fine to drink right now. Age it if you want, but right now it's amazing still. So, 100, get this.
Yeah, I don't think I can say anything to supplement this, and it's 100 as well. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Worth picking up, worth trading for, worth...
all that shit.
Yeah.
I'd say this is also one of them, get them on the eBay though, but even though that can be a little bit too expensive. If you have the money, go for it. But that does it for the beer review, the 800th beer review of the Master Puppets beer reviews of the Bourbon County Brand Stout Rare. Definitely let us know what you think of this beer if you've had it. If you think it's not amazing, I don't know what's wrong with your palate. But yeah, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And hopefully, here's to 800 more.
Yeah.
Cheers.